Right team, welcome back to Caravan Carpers and another Tackle Tuesdays. In this Tackle Tuesdays, what I'm going to be going over is the Wolf Mozzi Zapper and a few other things that I recommend when you're dealing with mozzies on the bank. So the Wolf Mozzi Zapper isn't actually a means of repelling mosquitoes, you know, it doesn't get rid of them, it actually attracts them, but what it does do is it kills them. Inside here, it's got a electrical coil in there that electrocutes the mozzies basically when they land on it, and when you turn it on, what you get is this purple light which emits this light and attracts the mozzies to it, and obviously once they land on it, it zaps them. I've been using one of these now at the Caravan for quite some time, and originally I bought a cheap one that broke, and I've now bought the Wolf one from Angling Direct, and I've been using that one since, and I find it's especially effective. You know, when you're getting your bivvy and you find that basically you've got that one or two little mozzies that you've left your door open and they've got into the roof for your bivvy and they're buzzing around at night, you can hear that little, you know what noise I'm talking about, and it drives me insane, you know. And I get bit to death by mozzies. I have a massive mozzie problem when it comes to my fishing. They must see me as a bit of a gourmet meal, you know. Some people don't get bit, but I get savaged, don't matter where in the world I am. And I've always used mozzie creams and sprays and stuff like that, and the only one I've ever found effective has been this green military issue one that we had, but in all honesty, knowing the military, it's probably carcinogenic. That's why they don't want to go anywhere near it, you know. It's probably that strong, it'd probably kill humans, but that's a joke really. But yeah, no, it's the only one I've ever found really effective. And recently when I was at Linear, I ended up not having no mozzie stuff on me. I'd left it at the Caravan because I'd been using it in my rucksack at the Caravan. I'd left it out and I come short, and I found that this thing was great because it saved me for any mozzies that were inside my bivvy, you know, and I was really happy with that. Don't get me wrong, it's about 20 odd pound, you know. You get, with just the mozzie light on there, what you basically get, you get about 14.5 hours of use of that. And I like that little ambient glow that it puts in your bivvy, because what it does is it basically gives you like just a slight purple glow, and it's nice to be able to see your shoes and stuff like that on the floor without having to have a bivvy light on or anything like that, you know, if you get a run. So there is a handy thing about that, and it's also got a built-in torch in the bottom, and this is 100 lumens, so it's a fairly decent bivvy light, you know, and it does light up your bivvy well enough for what you need really. Don't get me wrong, it's not like a Ridge Monkey on full blast, but it does do what it needs to do. And what I recommend is I'm going to paint the bottom of this. Well, I'm not actually going to paint, I'm going to use a permanent marker and I'm going to colour it in with red. It's a thing we used to do in the military with our torches, just to red them out, because I don't like a bright white light. It's very rare that I'll ever use a white light, and what that'll do then is just make me have a red bivvy light that I can just have on ambiently. So you get, as I've said, you get 14.5 hours, I believe, from just the mozzie light. If you use the bivvy light alone, I think you get about 10 hours, which isn't too bad to say it's USB rechargeable. And on the bank, you know, everybody's got a power pack nowadays, so you can recharge it. And then if you use both of them at the same time, I think you get about 4.5 hours. But the reality of it is, you wouldn't really want to be using both at the same time, because the light at the bottom would definitely attract mozzies as well. So I'd find you'd only ever be really using one or the other. So as I've said, that creams and sprays don't tend to work for me. I've had the jungle formulas and all that sort of thing. One product that I don't have but I need to order, because I have used it in the past, is a Thermacell. And I'll put a picture of that up now. And a Thermacell is basically a you put your gas bottle that you use for your stove, and you add this little burner on the top, and inside there goes the little pads. I don't know if you remember from when going on holiday and stuff like that, not that many of us have been on holiday nowadays with COVID, but you get them little mozzie repellents with the little pads that go in the bottom, and it's basically one of them that can be used portably. And there were 4 of us all sat round having something to eat on Baden Hall, and we were getting savaged by mozzies, you know, standard. I were looking like I had chicken pox, and with this Thermacell in the middle of us, there was no mozzies anywhere near us. They literally proper just backed off, and you could see the big massive like swarms of them that you get round. You know how it is. And I believe in the technical description it says you get about a 20-metre barrier around you, and I found it to be absolutely amazing. And this year, obviously, as it starts to get warmer now, it's one of the first things I'm going to buy. So if anybody's looking for any products for dealing with mozzies, I do highly recommend the Wolf Mozzi Zapper. You know, it's a means to an end for them biting bugs that get in your bivvy and drive you insane. And then if you want something that'll completely get rid of the mozzies from around you, I highly recommend the Thermacell. As always, I like to ask a few questions at the end. So if anybody has got any products further that they use for mozzie, you know, mozzie repellents that they found to be really good, you know, any other devices, then let me know in the comments, you know, tell me if you're like me, do you get savaged by mozzies, because I do. And another thing that I'm going to be doing is, I've just ordered 12 cups, Caravan Carpers cups, and I've got one here actually. This one's a little bit dirty, but these are basically what they look like. These are the Caravan Carpers cups, and what I'm going to do is, everybody who gets involved with the videos and stuff like that, you know, I've got quite a few people that regularly get involved with the videos. If you're one of them people and you're getting involved regularly, I'm going to have a look through all the comments and everything, and everybody who interacts with the channel, you know, as a means of saying thank you, I'll get in touch with you, you know, and I'm going to send you a free Caravan Carpers cup when they come. So thanks for everybody who does get involved. We'll see you on the next one. Caravan Carpers out.